Ladies and gentlemen, friends, dreamers, and seekers of something more. Today, I stand before you with a message that might sting a little, but I promise it comes from a place of deep care and unyielding hope. The title of this speech, You're Wasting Your Life, Here's How to Take It Back, isn't meant to shame or scold. It's a wake-up call, a loving nudge, a hand reaching out to pull you from the quicksand of complacency and into the vibrant, messy, beautiful life you were born to live. We're going to take a journey together, one that's raw, real, and rooted in the courage to face ourselves. This is about reclaiming your time, your purpose, and your heart. So let's dive in with open minds and brave spirits. First, let's name the truth. Wasting your life doesn't always look like laziness or failure. Sometimes it looks like busyness. It looks like a calendar packed with meetings, errands, and obligations that leave you too drained to dream. It looks like saying yes to everyone else's priorities while your own desires gather dust in the corner of your soul. Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, moving fast but going nowhere? That's the trap. Society rewards hustle. But hustle without heart is just noise. To take your life back, you must pause and ask, what am I running toward? Now, pausing is hard. It's uncomfortable. We're taught that stopping is weakness, that productivity is godliness. But let me tell you something, stillness is where clarity is born. When you stop, you create space to listen to the quiet voice inside, the one that knows what you love, what you fear, what you're capable of. Try this tonight. Sit with a notebook and write one question. What do I want my life to feel like? Not look like, feel like. Let the answers surprise you. They might scare you too, and that's okay. Fear is often a sign you're touching something true. Let's talk about fear for a moment. Fear is the gatekeeper of a wasted life. It whispers, you're not ready, you're not enough, what will people think? Fear keeps us playing small, sticking to scripts we didn't write. But here's the secret. Fear doesn't go away. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's walking through it. Taking your life back means naming your fears, whether it's failure, judgment, or loneliness, and deciding they're not the boss of you. Write them down, look at them. Then ask, what's one tiny step I can take despite this fear? That tiny step matters. We often think transformation requires grand gestures, quitting your job, moving to Bali, writing a novel in a weekend. But big dreams are built from small, consistent choices. Want to take your life back? Start with 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes to write, to dance, to meditate, to learn something new. 5 minutes to honor the part of you that's been waiting for permission. Those minutes add up. They become hours, then days, then a life that feels like yours. Let's talk about permission. Why do we wait for it? We wait for someone to say, you're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to chase that dream, but no one's coming with a golden ticket. The only permission you need is your own. This is your life, yours to shape, yours to mess up, yours to reclaim. So give yourself permission to want more, permission to fail, permission to be imperfect. Write a contract with yourself. I give myself permission to live boldly starting now. Now, let's get real about the people around you, the ones you love, the ones you work with, the ones who fill your days. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? This isn't about blame, it's about boundaries. Taking your life back means surrounding yourself with people who see your potential, who cheer for your growth, who challenge you to be better. It also means having hard conversations with those who drain you. You don't have to cut them out, but you can choose how much energy you give them. Speaking of energy, let's talk about where yours is going. Scroll through your phone for a minute. What's eating your time? Social media, endless news cycles, comparison. These are thieves stealing your focus and your joy. Taking your life back means curating what you let in. Unfollow accounts that make you feel small. Limit screen time. Fill those reclaimed hours with things that light you up. Books, music, conversations, nature. Your attention is your most precious currency. Spend it wisely. Now, let's address the stories you tell yourself. You know the ones. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. These stories are powerful because you believe them. But what if they're not true? What if they're just habits of thought built over years of doubt? Challenge them. Write down one story that's keeping you stuck. Then write a new one. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm starting where I am. Your story shapes your reality. Choose one that sets you free. Let's talk about purpose. Purpose isn't a destination, it's a direction. You don't find it by waiting for a lightning bolt of clarity. You find it by doing, by trying, failing, adjusting, and trying again. If you're feeling lost, start with what makes you curious. What questions keep you up at night? What problems do you want to solve? Purpose doesn't have to be saving the world. It can be planting a garden, teaching a child, creating art. It's anything that makes you feel alive. Alive. That's the word, isn't it? When was the last time you felt truly alive? Not just happy, but electric, connected, in flow. Maybe it was dancing in your kitchen, laughing with a friend, or solving a problem at work. Those moments are clues. They're your soul saying, this, more of this. Taking your life back means chasing those moments. Make a list of what makes you feel alive. Then make time for them. Protect that time like it's sacred, because it is. Let's talk about time. It's the one thing we can't get back. Every day you're spending it. The question is, on what? On resentment? On regret? On pleasing others? Or on growth, connection, and joy? Taking your life back means treating time like the treasure it is. Try this. For 1 week, track how you spend your hours. Be honest. Then ask, does this align with who I want to be? Adjust where you can, even small shifts, like saying no to one obligation, can free up space for what matters. Saying no is hard. We're wired to please, to fit in, to avoid conflict, but every yes to something you don't want is a no to something you do. Taking your life back means getting comfortable with no. Practice it. Start small. No, I can't make that meeting. No, I need some time to myself. It's not selfish. It's self-respect. You're not here to live everyone else's life. You're here to live yours. Let's talk about self-respect. It's not about arrogance or perfection. It's about honoring your worth. You are not a machine, a checklist, or a resume. You are a human being with dreams, flaws, and a heart that deserves to be seen. Taking your life back means treating yourself with the kindness you'd offer a dear friend. Speak to yourself gently. Rest when you're tired. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. You are enough just as you are. Now, let's address comparison. It's a thief of joy, isn't it? You look at someone else's life, their career, their family, their Instagram, and suddenly your life feels small. But comparison is a lie. It shows you their highlight reel, not their struggles. Taking your life back means running your own race. Focus on your growth, your goals, your values. When comparison creeps in, pause and say, I'm on my own path and it's enough. Let's talk about failure. It's not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every time you fall, you learn. Every time you mess up, you grow. But we're so afraid of failure that we don't even try. Taking your life back means embracing failure as a teacher. Think of a time you failed. What did it teach you? Write it down. Then try again. Failure isn't a dead end. It's a detour to something better. Now, let's talk about joy. not the fleeting kind from a new purchase or a compliment, but the deep, soul feeling kind. Joy comes from connection to yourself, to others, to the world. Taking your life back means making room for joy. Call a friend, play with your dog, watch the sunset. These moments aren't frivolous, they're fuel. They remind you why you're fighting for this life in the first place. Let's talk about fighting. Because taking your life back is a fight, not against others, but against the inertia of habit, the weight of doubt, the pull of distraction. It's a fight to show up for yourself day after day. And some days you'll lose. You'll scroll instead of create. You'll doubt instead of act. That's okay. The fight isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Get up, try again. You're worth it. Now, let's talk about worth. You are not your job, your bank account, or your mistakes. Your worth is inherent, unshakable, eternal. But we forget this. We tie our value to what we do or what we have. Taking your life back means rooting yourself in your intrinsic worth. Try this. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am enough. It feels cheesy, but it works. Over time, you'll believe it. And that belief will change everything. Let's talk about change. It's scary, isn't it? The unknown, the what ifs, the risk of losing what's comfortable. But staying the same is scarier. A life wasted is a life unlived. Taking your life back means embracing change as growth. Start small. Change one habit, one thought, one choice. Each change is a brick in the foundation of a new life. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to start. Let's talk about starting. We wait for the perfect moment, the right job, the right partner, the right bank balance, but the perfect moment is a myth. The only moment you have is now. Taking your life back means starting where you are, with what you have. Want to write a book? Write one sentence. Want to run a marathon? Walk 1 mile. The first step is the hardest, but it's also the most powerful. Now, let's talk about dreams. Not the vague ones you had as a kid, but the ones that still tug at your heart. The ones you've buried under realism or responsibility. Taking your life back means dusting off those dreams. Write them down. Be specific. Then break them into steps. Dreams don't have to stay dreams. They can become plans. Then reality, but only if you give them space to breathe. Let's talk about space. Your life is crowded by tasks, by noise, by expectations. Taking your life back means clearing space for what matters. This might mean decluttering your home, your schedule, or your mind. Try this. Pick one area of your life, your desk, your calendar, your thoughts, and simplify it. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Space is where possibility lives. Now, let's talk about possibility. It's easy to feel like your life is set, like the path you're on is the only one. But that's not true. You are not stuck. You are not your past. You are not your circumstances. Taking your life back means believing in possibility. Imagine your life 5 years from now. What could it look like if you started today? Let that vision pull you forward. Let's talk about vision. Not just for your future, but for who you are now. Taking your life back means seeing yourself clearly. Your strengths, your quirks, your potential. Try this. Ask 3 people you trust to describe what makes you unique. Their answers might surprise you. They'll remind you of the gifts you bring to the world. Lean into those gifts. They're your superpower. Now let's talk about superpowers. You have them, even if you don't see them. Maybe it's your empathy, your creativity, your grit. Taking your life back means using your superpowers. Don't hide them. Don't downplay them. Find ways to share them with your family, your work, your community. Your superpowers are how you leave a mark on the world. Let's talk about the world. It's big, messy, and sometimes overwhelming. but it's also full of beauty, connection, and opportunity. Taking your life back means engaging with the world, not shrinking from it. Volunteer, explore, listen to someone's story. The world needs your voice, your ideas, your heart. And you need the world to remind you how vast life can be. Now let's talk about heart. At the core of a wasted life is a neglected heart, the part of you that longs, that grieves, that hopes. Taking your life back means listening to your heart. It's not always logical. It's not always convenient, but it's always honest. Ask your heart what it needs. Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's adventure. Maybe it's forgiveness. Whatever it is, honor it. Let's talk about forgiveness. We carry so much. Guilt for our mistakes, resentment for others' wrongs. These are heavy burdens and they keep us stuck. Taking your life back means letting go. Forgive yourself for the chances you didn't take, the dreams you let fade. Forgive others for their shortcomings. Forgiveness isn't about them, it's about you. It's about making space for peace. Let's talk about peace. It's not the absence of problems, it's the presence of purpose. Taking your life back means finding peace in the mess of life. It's knowing that you're doing your best, that you're moving towards something meaningful. Try this. At the end of each day, write down one thing you did that felt true to you. Over time, those moments of peace will grow. Now, let's talk about growth. It's not linear. It's not predictable. Sometimes it feels like going backward, but every step forward, backward, sideways is part of the journey. Taking your life back means trusting the process. Celebrate your progress, even when it's messy. You're not where you were a year ago. You're not where you'll be a year from now, but you're here, and that's enough. Let's talk about enough. We live in a culture that says you're never enough. Not rich enough, not smart enough, not successful enough, but that's a lie. You are enough right now, exactly as you are. Taking your life back means owning that truth. It's not about becoming someone else, it's about becoming more of yourself. The world doesn't need a copy of someone else, it needs you. Let's talk about you. Your quirks, your passions, your scars. They're not flaws, they're your story. Taking your life back means embracing every part of you. The parts you're proud of, the parts you hide, the parts you're still discovering. Try this. Write a letter to yourself as if you were writing to a friend. Tell yourself what you love about you. Keep it. Read it when you forget. Now, let's talk about forgetting. We forget who we are all the time. We get caught up in roles, parent, employee, partner, and lose sight of our core. Taking your life back means remembering. Remember what you loved as a child. Remember what makes you laugh. Remember what you're here for. Keep reminders everywhere. Photos, quotes, songs that bring you back to yourself. Let's talk about laughter. When was the last time you laughed so hard you couldn't breathe? Laughter is medicine. It's rebellion. It's a reminder that life isn't just struggle. It's joy too. Taking your life back means seeking laughter. Watch a silly movie. Call that friend who always cracks you up. Let yourself be silly. It's not childish, it's life-giving. Let's talk about giving. Taking your life back isn't just about you. It's about what you give to others. Your time, your love, your ideas, they matter. Find one way to give back this week. Help a neighbor, share your skills, listen to someone who's hurting. Giving connects you to something bigger. It reminds you that your life has impact. Let's talk about impact. You don't have to change the world to make a difference. Small acts, kindness, courage, creativity, ripple outward. Taking your life back means trusting that your actions matter. Think of someone who's impacted you. A teacher, a friend, a stranger. You can be that for someone else. Start where you are. Your ripple will find its way. Now, let's talk about trust. Trusting yourself is hard, especially if you've been burned before. But taking your life back means betting on you. Trust your instincts. Trust your resilience. Trust that you can handle whatever comes. Try this. When you're faced with a choice, pause and ask, what does my gut say? Listen, act. Over time, that trust will grow. Let's talk about growth again because it's worth repeating. Growth is messy, it's uncomfortable, it's beautiful. Taking your life back means leaning into the discomfort. Sign up for that class, have that hard conversation, take that risk. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone, it happens on the edge where you're scared but alive. Let's talk about being alive. That's what this is all about, isn't it? A life that feels like yours, a life where you're not just surviving, but thriving. Taking your life back means choosing aliveness over numbness. It means saying, I'm here and I'm going to make this count. It's not about perfection. It's about presence. Show up for your life every single day. Now, let's talk about showing up. Some days it's easy. Some days it's the hardest thing you'll do. But every time you show up for yourself, for your dreams, for the people you love, you're taking your life back. You're saying, this is mine. You're building a life that's not wasted, but lived. So keep showing up. Even when it's messy, even when it's hard. Let's talk about hard. Life is hard. There's no sugarcoating it. But hard doesn't mean bad. Hard means you're in the game. You're fighting for something. Taking your life back means embracing the hard stuff because it's part of the story. The struggles, the setbacks, the doubts, they're not the end. They're the middle. And the middle is where the magic happens. Let's talk about magic. Not the fairy tale kind, but the real kind. The moment you realize you're stronger than you thought. The conversation that changes everything. The quiet victory of choosing yourself. Taking your life back is about finding the magic in the ordinary. It's in the sunrise, the hug, the idea that won't let you go. Look for it. It's there. Now let's talk about choice. Every day you're choosing to stay stuck or to move forward, to play small or to dream big, to waste your life or to take it back. Taking your life back is a choice you make over and over. It's not one big moment. It's 1,000 small ones. Choose courage. Choose joy. Choose you. All right, let's talk about you again because you're the heart of this. You are not a bystander in your life. You are the author, the hero, the one who decides what comes next. Taking your life back means stepping into that role. It means writing a story that's bold, honest, and yours. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Let's talk about beginning. It's never too late, never too early, never too anything. Taking your life back starts with one decision. I'm ready. Say it out loud. Feel it in your bones. Then act. Take one step, then another. You don't have to see the whole path. You just have to trust that it's there. Now, let's talk about trust one more time. Trust that you're not alone. You're surrounded by people who want to see you shine. Friends, family, even strangers rooting for you. Taking your life back means leaning on them. Ask for help. Share your dreams. Let them cheer you on. Community is strength. You don't have to do this alone. Let's talk about strength. You have it even when you feel weak. It's in your ability to keep going, to try again, to love despite pain. Taking your life back means tapping into that strength. It's not about being fearless or flawless. It's about being real. It's about saying, I'm here and I'm not giving up. Let's talk about giving up. It's tempting, isn't it? When things get hard, when progress is slow, when doubt is loud. But giving up is the real waste. Taking your life back means refusing to quit. Not on your dreams, not on your growth, not on yourself. Even when you stumble, you're still moving forward. Keep going. You're closer than you think. Let's talk about closeness. You're closer to the life you want than you realize. Every choice, every step, every moment of courage brings you nearer. Taking your life back is a journey, not a race. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the small wins. They're proof that you're on your way. Now let's talk about the way. Your way, not anyone else's. Taking your life back means honoring your unique path. It doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. It just has to feel right to you. Trust your way. It's leading you somewhere beautiful. Let's talk about beauty. Life is beautiful, even in its messiness. The laughter, the tears, the moments of connection, they're all part of it. Taking your life back means seeing the beauty in your story. It's not about erasing the hard parts. It's about weaving them into something meaningful. Your life is a work of art. Keep creating it. Let's talk about creating. You are a creator, whether you know it or not. Every day, you're creating your life through your choices, your words, your actions. Taking your life back means creating intentionally. What do you want to create? Love, impact, art. Start today. Create something small. Let it grow. Now, let's talk about growth one last time, because that's what this is all about. Growing into the person you're meant to be, growing into a life that feels like home. Taking your life back is a lifelong journey of growth. It's messy, it's hard, it's beautiful, and it's yours. So here we are at the end of this conversation, but really at the beginning of something new. You're not wasting your life anymore. You're taking it back, one choice, one step, one moment at a time. You are brave. You are capable. You are enough. Go out there and live a life that's yours. The world is waiting for you.